Hey everyone, Fuseman coming at ya, and today we're continuing our Out of Ammo strategy guide series and looking at the 5th map, which is the port. And as you can see, I'm already on the leaderboards here, so I'm going to be shooting for a slightly higher score on this run. And I'm going to switch it up a little bit in this video and just kind of show you guys my building placement on this map, and it's, I think, really important for this one. So starting off here, I'm going to be putting my sniper tower off in the back, and it's going to be protected by those walls, and then I'm going to be putting another sandbag in front in the left side of the wall. And the reason for that is just that covers the most number of spawn points that enemy troops will be coming from. And then on the other side, I'm going to be putting another sandbag there, and then using the tent as a backdrop for stray bullets. And then moving on to the next drop that I get a station that I'm just going to put to stop incoming troops from the front. And then I'm also again going to use the tent there as another backdrop. And here, that's one spawn point that troops will be coming from. And the machine gun is honestly super important, as it is on pretty much all maps. And I'm going to be placing it on the left side of the map and trying to hit as many spawn points as possible, using my left hand as a guide for kind of telling me where the machine gun can aim from. And I kind of misplaced that one a little bit because I should have put it a little back, but that's fine. And then, of course, for the utility troops, I'm going to be putting their tents closer to the HQ, just kind of to protect it from stray bullets. And something that you may not know is that if you press the touchpad, you can actually zoom in with the sniper scope. And I think that's really cool, especially on this map where enemies are coming far away. And I kind of missed that one there, but I got a headshot here, so that was cool. And then moving on to the next wave, we get a sniper tower. We get two sniper towers here. So one I'm going to be placing on the left again to protect that area, and then this one I'm actually going to place closer to the center of my map. You can see there are other couple options there, but this one I'm really going to put for the Rocketeer, which is basically going to allow me to hit tanks without really having to move it around. I can just keep it stationed in the center of my base, and that allows me to get a clean shot of them, and we'll see that a little later on. So got a few more sandbags. I'm going to put them around the health tent because that side of the map isn't really well protected. And for the most part, like that is the area that you're probably going to want to spend a lot of time jumping into, because the machine gun area is going to be well protected, but this side is probably not as well protected. So we're going to place some stations there, and that's pretty much it for all of the buildings. And I'm just going to take a look around so you guys can see what my base looks like. At this point, I'm missing one medic tent, but that'll be coming in shortly, and that's not a huge deal. But yeah, all the buildings are placed, and there are a couple of misplacements, but overall it's not too bad. And this is when the first tank comes in, and I'm just going to be jumping into the rocket launcher right here, and as you can see, it's just really easy for me to aim. They added in a hitbox for the tank, unlike in previous episodes, so now I can actually easily hit the tank down. And the one thing I didn't do really well on this run is actually using my points, so that's also super important to make sure you use. That just allows you to actually see other troops and then just efficiently kill things out. But just kind of jumping through the end scene here, as you can see, like, things start moving really quickly, and it's just really hard to actually get all your buildings down and get troops into buildings, especially when you make a small little mistake. So that's why you could see that, like, I had a bunch of troops sitting in front of my HQ just because I had to, like, be dealing with waves over and over again. But that's just kind of the end state of this game right now. And, like, unless you're, like, really, really good and able to keep track of everything, like, things will just start moving a lot faster than you'll expect. But yeah, at that point I had a couple troops down still, but like my HQ was a bit too low from damage. But as you can see, I did get a much higher score. So let me know in the comments if you find this strategy useful, or if you have another strategy that you think is much more effective. But that's it for me. This has been Fuseman, and I'm signing out. Hope you all learned something from this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure to subscribe or follow us on social media. You can also click the box on the left for last week's strategy guide video, or the box on the right to learn more about designing exclusively for VR.